about right. That's all time. That's all time.
Derek Jeter is top 3 shortstop.
Morning, Frankie. I think I started my good a little early. We'll see how that one ends up in the final cut. Might have started just a little quick. So before we get into this episode, that reminds me, I drink coffee now.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yep. So Sid moved in on Saturday, and we were grocery shopping.
You to start drinking coffee.
It wasn't a force. It was just that we were talking on Sunday. We went to little brother's graduation, and then we went grocery shopping after. We were talking. We're like, man, I spent a lot of money on some Monster. And then, R.I.P. Phil Robertson. I've been watching Duck Dynasty, and he was like, man, all these yuppies and their mocha frappa lattes, whatever. He's like, just drink coffee. And I was like, you know what? I like beer. Beer is gross to some people. I'm sure coffee, I'd like it if I drank it like I drink beer. Like, you just force yourself to like it for a little bit, and then you like it. And I shit you not, Sid made this coffee Monday morning. I had a cup, and I was like, this is, like, good. I have no idea what brand or anything or taste or flavor.
Just
I know
black
that
coffee?
No. Creamer and a little bit of vanilla. Oh, no. I did not just go straight black coffee. No. What's our creamer? It's a caramel something. And then
caramel macchiato.
That might be it. That sounds familiar.
Yep.
And then a couple pumps of vanilla. And yeah, it was good. So she made it for me Monday morning because we were together. And then today she left early to go to a workout class. So I had to make it myself. Not as good. So I told her, I was like, you gotta teach me your ways here, because I tried and it was close. Like, I drank the whole thing. It wasn't bad. But dude, the caffeine hit you get from some coffee is different. Like, yeah. She made a good point. She's like, it's probably a placebo, because I'm thinking like, ooh, I got used to Monster, but now I'm drinking coffee. But I was yakking at work.
I definitely notice coffee. I feel like I get a more like pure energy rush from it than like an energy drink.
Yeah, and I was just sipping it. I took it to work today, and then took half an hour to drink it or whatever, and just it was good.
Honestly,
so
a
we're
nice
starting.
Hot coffee hits sometimes.
It did. When you take those first couple sips on the way to work, you're tired, and you're like, oh man, fuck this, and then you're like, oh, okay. So big fan so far. Can't say I love the taste, but it's like good. It's nowhere near what I thought. I must have been trying some bullshit. Like, I've tried her like Big B and Starbucks orders. I don't like them, but this was all right. So let's get into it though. Episode 145, locks and long shots. I'm 16-17 on my locks, still open. We got Scoobs to win the Cy Young. I don't know what he's at currently. I should have checked that. Probably minus 500 like he should be.
2 seconds. I have it because I'm gonna
guess minus 215.
I've been checking
he's been so good.
RotoWire recently for futures, and right now
excuse me,
I can run through all of them real quick. AL MVP Aaron Judge, he's like minus 5,000 at the minimum. NL MVP Shohei is minus 250 at minimum. AL Cy Young Scooble minus 150 at minimum right now.
Just 150. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think NL Cy Young is right now?
I don't even know who's good in the NL anymore. Skeens is probably the favorite at like plus 150.
Close. Plus 120 is the highest I see it, but it is Skeens.
Yep. After that, I have no idea because Fried moved to the. Oh, no, he's in the AL. I honestly have no idea for number 2.
Yamamoto's 2, and then Wheeler, Hunter Green, and Logan Webb round out the top 5.
There you go. So. What about Rookie of the Year, real quick, while you got it?
AL Rookie of the Year. So actually, this is kind of a fun one. AL Rookie of the Year minus 400 Jacob Wilson right now for the A's. Second is Jack Keggs plus 800 at the lowest, plus 1,200 at the highest. Hasn't even taken a single at bat yet.
Good for him. A lot of hype. What about NL? NL's got to be. Hang on, I feel like I'm in tap with the NL. Rookie of the Year. Dylan Cruz.
No, he's on the IL right now. So DraftKings is weird on this one. I'm not sure why. Everybody else has pretty much the same top 5. Drake Baldwin for the Braves is currently the favorite. He's a catcher. He's been mashing. Augustin Ramirez, a catcher for the Marlins, is second.
He's mashing too. I have him in MLB The Show.
Yep. And then Matt Shaw, third for the Cubs. Chad Patrick and Logan Henderson for the Brewers are fourth and fifth. Dylan Cruz kind of teeters back and forth on that fifth spot. But then DraftKings doesn't have Drake Baldwin listed. So they have Augustin Ramirez, Matt Shaw, Hai-Sung Kim, Luis Angel Acuna, and Bubba Chandler as their top five.
Hai-Sung Kim from the Padres?
No, Dodgers. Came over from Japan.
Okay.
KBO, Japan.
Yep.
One of those.
All right. Back to my locks. ChatGPT is 5-7. I'm 8-4. Get fucked, ChatGPT. Last week I had the Dodgers -130 against the Guardians. They won. Big score, like 9-4, 9-5. ChatGPT had the Mets -1.5 versus the White Sox. This was sweaty if ChatGPT is actually betting. They ended up winning 6-4, and they got the 6th run in the 8th, I believe. So this week, Tigers -155 against the White Sox. This makes no sense to me, right? We got a bullpen game going, sure, right? It's the White Sox. Did you see what we did to the White Sox last night? We put up 13 runs, carry carpet bombs, hit 3 tanks, and you think we're not going to beat the White Sox? Yeah, I'm taking 155 all day. I'd take this up to 180. We should be -300. This is insulting. Easy pickings, no big deal. I know it's the White Sox best pitcher on the mound, but it's still like, get the fuck out of here.
My main point was going to be who's starting for you guys.
Bo Brisky, bullpen game.
Yeah,
pitching chaos.
Okay, so I saw it was supposed to be Sawyer Gibson Long. If that's true, if he comes after Brisky, I like it.
Yeah. Easy pickings, no big deal. ChatGPT asked them. They gave me a bunch of like games that happened last week, games that happened yesterday, and then finally they said the Twins over the Athletics, which also happened yesterday, I think. So it might have still been yesterday, but settled on the Twins -1.5, -130.
I love that pick.
Long shots. ChatGPT is 2-9. I'm 6-18 total. I don't know why I didn't track mine versus ChatGPT here too. I think because I usually throw out a bunch. Excuse me. But I had the Tigers -2.5 alt versus the Giants last Tuesday. +325. Let me take you guys through this game. Flaherty was on the mound, pitched a gem. Franke was in piss because he had under 17.5 outs. I believe he went 7.
No, I think he went 6 flat.
He went 6 flat, so even worse. Half an out, get fucked. Only give up 2 hits, 1 walk, 8 Ks, right? Tigers scored early. They scored 1 run in each of the first 3 innings, so it was 3-0 in the third. I'm like, sweet, let's get some backup runs here. We're in business. They didn't score anymore. Remember when I said we were going to light up the Giants? We kind of were at the start. Logan Webb only went, he went 6, but he had 104 pitches. He still had 10 Ks. Like, that's a crazy stat line. Yeah, we were just dinking in some hits. Perez hit a home run in his first game back. It was like, oh, this looks great in the third inning, and then they never scored again. Then we get to the top of the ninth. I believe we were playing games, and I said, okay, just don't give up a run. Like, this is the typical spot to give up a run. What do you know? Flores doubled to center. Ramos scored 3-1. Tigers win by 2. My bet loses. Annoying, right? Pretty unfortunate there. But ChatGPT had Devers did a home run. I believe he had 4 strikeouts. So ChatGPT got fucked as well. This week,
the Brewers.
Yep. Sticking with the Dodgers train, I didn't put who they're playing. They're playing the Mets, -1.5, +140. There's no thought process here except for I wanted to take a run line. I'm taking a break from home runs. I was getting too good for a second. So my britches were getting a little big, so we're just toning it back a little bit. +140, Dodgers -1.5 versus the Mets. Kershaw's on the mound. I hate this pick. I hate it. I really do, and that's why I'm taking it. It's the simple, I hate this, I'm taking it. ChatGPT, shocker. Aaron Judge to hit a home run, +180. I'm finally giving it to him. They've taken it every single week. I'm pretty sure he's hit a home run the last 3 Dinger Tuesdays, except maybe last week. I think he might not have last week. But he's raking. I mean, I'm surprised that Cal Raleigh hasn't been on their list yet. Seems like that'd be a hot pick with the way he's mashing balls. But +180 Aaron Judge, I gave it to him. Whatever. They need to see one go through the hoop. So you can go ahead with yours.
Judge did not hit one last Tuesday. So for me, locks 29 and 22. Last week, we had Spencer Strider under 6.5 Ks on Tuesday. I believe he finished with 7.
7. Yep.
So that was frustrating. Then we had Jack Flaherty under 17.5 outs. As Jake mentioned, he went 18. Tough loss there. And then the Phillies series money line minus 135 versus the Braves last week that hit. I believe they won the series 2-1.
2-1. Yep.
For sure, but
Lost the second doubleheader game.
Perfect. This week, sticking on the Phillies trend here, I'm going to take Schwarber 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs tonight. They're playing the Blue Jays, and Bowden Francis is on the mound. He has not been very sharp. Schwarber kills, actually not just kills lefties or righties. He kills everyone, and he's been kind of on fire. So, and actually, now that I think about it, it's June. June is the month of Schwarber. This is going to hit. So, I'm probably going to start betting that daily, actually, now that I remembered it's June. Second bet, Zach Gallen under 17.5 outs tonight. They are going up against the Braves. Gallen has been struggling this year, has not looked that great. Braves are so-so, but I think that their bats can come around and take care of Zach Gallen before he gets through 6 full. Third pick, I'm going to take 2 basketball ones here. I'm going to take the Thunder minus 2.5 games, minus 140. And then the Thunder Pacers under 5.5 games. I think the Thunder are going to sweep the Pacers. If they don't sweep them, I think that this goes maybe 5 games, finishes 4-1 Thunder. I don't think it goes anything further than that. Thunder are the better team here. It's going to be a blowout of a series. So, also, if you need any more validation there, the Thunder are minus 700 to win the series outright. So, good luck finding a spread there. Long shots, 14 and 52. Last week, we had Corbin Carroll, Dinger Tuesday, that hit at plus 510. We had Rafi Devers, Dinger Tuesday, that did not hit. I actually did look it up. He went 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. That game went to 10 innings. And then we had Knicks Pacers to go 7 games. That did not. Knicks just kind of fell apart. So, and then they fired Tibbs today.
That was crazy.
Furthest they've made it in the playoffs in 25 years, and they fire their coach. So,
Yep.
Knicks will be the Knicks. This week, taking some fun ones here. Actually, we're taking all dingers this week. First one, Jack Cags. Jack Caglione getting called up for the Royals today. First game. He's been killing it down in AA. Got called up to AAA. Hit like 5 home runs in 6 games. They said that's enough. You're coming up. And I think he's going to go yard today in St. Louis. Plus 650 seems like a steal. Second one, we're going to take PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong, to hit a dinger tonight. Plus 360 against the Nationals in Washington. I actually really hate this pick because I hate PCA and I hate the Cubs, but you have to do what you have to do to make money on a Tuesday. Third pick, taking my boy, Christian Yelich.
He's been on a
hitting
tear.
a dinger. He has been on a tear. He's on his quest to make the home run derby this year. That's
and win it.
my thinking. Yep, he's got to win the home run derby. I personally don't think that the MLB would let him in the home run derby because of the storyline behind that. But we'd like to see it. Also, fun fact, the Brewers are 11-0 when Christian Yelich hits a home run. So take Yelich versus the Reds tonight at plus 370. And then long shot, I feel like we've talked about this a couple times. I'm actually putting it on my list this week. Torque to hit a dinger on Saturday. Don't know the odds, obviously. Don't even know who's going to be pitching on Saturday. But I looked. I didn't bet it on Saturday because I was in Wisconsin. I should probably tell that story at some point today. Torque hit a dinger on Saturday. If you look back, he's hit a dinger on almost every Saturday except for the one that Jake was there. And Jake will not be at the game this week. So I'm going to take Torque to hit a dinger on Saturday.
So it's a 1 o'clock game. It's a 1 o'clock game against the Cubs. Right now, projected pitcher is Jameson Tyone. Not lovely there.
Yep. Wait, is it in Detroit or in Chicago?
It's in Detroit. 74 degrees, possible rain. Actually, let me check Detroit because that's Grand Rapids, or that's Lansing here. Detroit, Saturday is 75 with 40% chance of rain. So You still have to throw it out there. That game could get postponed, and then it's Torque Dinger Sunday or Torque Dinger Saturday on a Sunday. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of funny that I think he didn't hit one the week I was there, and then the week after, and now he's back to it. It's ridiculous.
So I'll put in conditions on this one. I'll say Torque Dinger Saturday. If it gets postponed, then it's Torque Dinger first game Sunday. Unless he sits that game, then it's Torque Dinger Sunday for the second game.
Or if he doesn't hit one first game, then you know he's going to the second game and you rebet it to get your money back.
Yeah, if they postponed it and they had to play a doubleheader on Sunday, I don't think he'd play both.
I did that with Austin Riley last Thursday. I bet him in game 1 just to have something to watch. He didn't hit one, and I was like, dude, every time this happens, they hit one in the second game. So I went to the second game, bet it, and he hit one. So I was like, all right. And the dude was due as due gets. I think he didn't have one in like 95 ABs. That's why I took him. And then I was like, dude, he didn't go in game 1. I know he's going to game 2. So I went ahead, boom, bingo. Read that one like a book. So we are going to skip to guess who first because I think I might have Frankie this week. He's going to get it, no doubt about it. But I think I'm going to put him off a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I need you to trust tree for me real quick. I need you to look away while I make sure that I remove my boxes correctly. Is that okay?
Okay. You're already sharing your screen. Is that?
No, I know. So just don't close your eyes or something. Okay.
Okay.
You know when I'm ready. I think we're going to start with this one.
I hope people are actually watching this.
Okay. All right.
Just see my hands over.
You can go ahead and look.
Okay. Let me get back to it. We're starting with the middle of his fucking career.
I believe this is actually the end.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. All right, so it's a baseball player. 2018 was traded from the Angels to the Red Sox. It's old as fuck. Then in 2019 went to the Padres. Was a hitter, average hitter, played second base. And pitcher. Not a home run guy. I'm going to throw out, I don't know if he played second base late in his career. I'm going to throw it out as Dribble Cabrera.
Incorrect. All right. 1-0. 1-0. All right. I need you to close your eyes again, actually, because I think I'm going to give you this one. Okay, hang on. I got to...
I really hope people are watching this.
I want to give you... I'm going to give you his years and age as well as career stats. Because once I get rid of one of these other boxes, it gives it away totally. Oh, hang on. Okay.
Am I good?
Just double check, make sure. Make sure this doesn't give it... Okay, yep.
All right, 4-time All-Star, 26 to 2019. 26 to 2019. Career second baseman. A little bit of DH. Played for 5 teams. Home runs, 257, not quite 2,000 hits.
Excuse me.
A lot of strikeouts. This is such a fairly average dude. Padres, 2019. I don't think he finished with the Padres, but Nelson Cruz?
No, incorrect.
Oh, yeah, there would have been way more home runs.
Now, when I get rid of this box, I believe you're going to get it. So I'm just going to get rid of this box.
Oh, motherfucker.
Who is it?
Wait.
Oh?
Is this Ian Kinsler?
It is Ian Kinsler.
Damn.
Yep. I knew if I showed you Tigers, you'd get it. Maybe I should have done Tigers, then Rangers.
Wow. Why did I think that his stats were way better than that? I did not realize how mid he
That's
was.
what yes. So I was at work today and we were talking about Ian Kinsler and we pulled it up and I'm like, this dude was like mid. And to me, he was awesome because look at 2014. I mean, he played almost every game and he was like good. And then 2015, he was good again. And then after he left the Tigers, he just fell off the face of the earth.
I think it was just the fact of his defense was always so good. And then just like being available. Like he was available.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. He didn't miss many games most of these seasons.
He played a lot of games. Do you think it would have been harder if I gave you Tigers first before the Rangers? No, you would have got it because you would have been like 2014 Tigers second baseman. You would have guessed Kinsler without a doubt.
I don't know if I would have.
2014 through 2017, you wouldn't think Kinsler immediately?
I mean, it would cross my mind, but I don't think that would be like my first thought.
All right, let's go down to yours. I'll let you do the boxes. So we got a
best
receiver
of luck on this one.
I'm gonna pull this one. He's current. You want me to zoom in?
Yeah, you're gonna want to zoom in.
Okay.
Do you want a guess before?
Yeah, I'll just throw out something random. 2015 to 2024. Let's go with Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
No. Do you want?
That felt like a good guess.
That's a pretty good guess. That's a pretty good
good
guess. I feel like if I give you the teams first, that'll give it away, but I kind of want to give you teams first. No, that's definitely going to give it away. I'll give you stats first.
Okay. All right. Wow. Mid. Okay, so 896 in 2020, which is actually impressive. Oh, no, he played all 16 in 2020. Okay. I forgot the NFL played all 16. A couple of touchdowns here or there. Some rushes. No rushing touchdowns. A lot of fumbles. Actually, I guess that's not a lot, actually. No awards, so just a mid receiver.
Might as well give you his career stats right away, too.
Okay. Is that really 4 teams? Much. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
4 teams, just mid as all get out. Last year, he had 230 yards, 14 catches, and 2 touchdowns. Who's this mid that played last year? 231 yards. It's probably somebody you like. Ooh.
This is completely random. I'll just give you that.
Nick Westbrook-Akine.
No, but I do like that guess. You're on a good path here. I think this is going to give it away here.
Okay. Philly, Raiders, Patriots, Baltimore. Philly, Raiders, Patriots, Baltimore. Patriots, Baltimore, so I need to focus on. Patriots, Baltimore. Aguilar.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Good shit.
Mid.
I did not think you were going to get that.
The only reason I got it is I was thinking Philly, Baltimore, and I got it. Yeah, wow.
Nelson Aguilar.
896, 8 tutties in the year of COVID is kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Derek Carr works wonders.
I was gonna say.
Derek Carr, that was fun. Do that for some good ones there. Let me zoom this out. Look at how hard it's to see it when we're at a normal 100%.
I know, that's why I was like, you might want to zoom in.
Right. All right, let me get the grid pulled up here. We need a good one after the oh my gosh, the shit show of last week. It was
I didn't even get the chance to go back and listen.
We got Tigers on today's Immaculate grid. So, and Lions on the football. Let's go. We're doing both.
It's a Detroit day.
It's a good day for Jake. Speaking of, we got to talk football. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot. I added a long shot. Knights to sign Mitch Marner plus 550.
Why?
So I saw a report that there's still a month of free agency before it even really kicks up. But he's kind of narrowed it down to Kings and Knights, so I'm taking the longer shot of the two. So
okay.
He wants to move out west. Both teams are playoff teams. I believe Vegas is no income tax, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
And then the only problem is that Vegas would have to do a sign and trade, and they don't know if he would agree to that. The Kings at plus 450 is nice too. I wanted to add that too, just because they have so much cap space and they're a playoff team. But
I was going to say the Knights don't have much for cap
Lions
space.
and Niners. I have a good one. Anquan Bolden.
Okay. I've got
Lions
a deep
and
poll.
Rams.
I mean, you got
Lions and
Stafford or
Rams.
Goff.
No, there's deeper than that. Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, that's good.
5%. Shout out. Lions
J-Mo.
10+ rushing touchdowns.
J-Mo.
J-Mo? Oh. Jamal Williams is a good call. See, you can't see J-Mo with the Lions anymore.
No, I know.
I was like, I think he maybe had 3 in a season. No, I'm thinking like Javid Best would be a deep pull, but I'm not confident whatsoever. Or you could say like
the chalk is going to be Barry and then probably Montgomery.
And Gibbs.
I was going to say Montgomery and Gibbs. So I think
Jamal Williams is probably a good pull.
Jamal
Reggie
Williams
Bush might have done it.
Yeah, but you could use Bush for the Saints probably.
I thought he wasn't that good. I think you stay away from Reggie Bush because he's one that we love because he was awesome at USC, but then he had a mid NFL career.
That's true.
I think let's go Jamal Williams because that's a for sure, and I think it's lower than the others. 14. I like that.
Not bad.
All right. I love doing the Lions. Let's knock out some players here. Saints 10+, obviously Kamara. Who else do we know for the Saints?
Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram probably did it. He had a good year with them.
Mark Ingram definitely did. Adrian Peterson get 10 when he was there?
No, not a chance. I don't think he got 10 with any other team but the Vikings. Chiefs 10+. You think what I'm thinking?
Jamal Charles.
No,
Yeah,
you could also
I think
do
he's gonna be the chalk.
Who's their good all-time running back other than Jamal Charles, obviously, but like Hall of Fame. It's God, he's like my dad would kill me if he knew I couldn't think of this name right now.
My dad got mad at me a couple weeks ago. We had a Packers one, and I didn't mention Shannon Sharp. It was like Packers Broncos.
Not Shannon Sharp. Sterling Sharp.
Yes, sorry.
Did he play for the Broncos though? Do you think he reunited with Shannon?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't think of this Chiefs running back's name. He's like all-time good though. Marcus Allen.
Yeah.
Or did he play for the? He played for the Raiders though.
Do you want to do that one last if we can't think of anything?
Let's see how we do, and if if we get that last though, we're gonna want to put Charles just so we can get 9 out of 9.
Yeah.
We'll leave it for now. Saints and Niners. Jimmy G go to the Saints?
No. This feels...
I can think of a ton for like these other overlappers, like 49ers and Rams, Jimmy G. Chiefs and Saints, Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Like, excuse me. This is tough.
Niners and Chiefs, Alex Smith. Unless you can think of something else. I mean, Alex Smith is probably...
That's probably chalk. I'm putting Alex Smith. I can't think of anything else. It's not even bad, 25%. Who else did Thomas Morstead play for?
No,
or is he with the Saints forever?
No clue.
I'm trying to pull out a punter. That's how desperate we are. Saints backup QBs. Who backed up Drew Brees? See, I don't even know.
Did Blake Bortles ever play for the Saints?
No. Matt Castle. Think he got to the Rams? No.
Carson Wentz? I think Carson Wentz was on both those teams. I know he was on the Chiefs.
I think he played. Yeah, he played a game for the Rams last year. Nice, good pull there. Good pull. No, he played with the Chiefs last year, actually.
Yeah, and the Rams 2 years ago.
I remember when he was with the Rams. Yeah. Chiefs 10+. Do you think Clyde Edwards-Helaire ever did it?
Well, his rookie year was pretty good.
I'm putting him. Just out of respect, Edwards. Is it dash Helaire?
I think so.
Isn't it? Yeah, there he is. Damn. Damn it. Now I just got to see. I got to see if Marcus Allen was it. Marcus fucking Allen. God damn it.
What about
let's just throw out a crazy name.
What about Robert Woods for Rams? Saints? Did he ever get on the Saints? Bobby Trees? Brandon Cooks?
Brandon Cooks, yep. Damn. Brandon Cooks was probably the chalk. Yeah, 66%. Manuel Sanders. Jamal Charles was the chalk. Joe Montana was the chalk for 49ers and Chiefs. Who else was there for Niners Saints? Let's see. That's one I struggled with. Niners Saints.
Share that.
Bunch of nobodies. Here. Share this tab. Reggie Bush, Niners Saints, apparently. Played 5 games for the Niners.
I was going to say, when the fuck was he on the Niners?
All right. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit.
Ted Ginn.
I gotta be honest, I don't remember Emmanuel Sanders with the Niners. I remember him with the Saints a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know any of these other guys.
See, once you get to the Reggie Bush, Niners, really? Don't recall. Oh, we already said that. 5 games. Jesus, what am I talking about?
Marquez Douglas sounds like a name, but I don't remember it. Jackrabbit Jenkins?
That's fucking awesome.
That's fake.
How do we not know about a guy named Jackrabbit?
That's fake. That's gotta be fake.
I gotta see what this guy looks like. Oh, it's Janoris Jenkins. He must have changed his name.
Physically changed his name?
Do you think he did?
What the hell?
No, we gotta
it's gotta be.
Hang on. Oops.
Oh, the things you stumble across. There's no way.
No, his nickname's Jackrabbit. Sometimes Pro Football Reference puts it on there, I guess.
That's so weird.
There's literally a Reddit article. Jackrabbit Jenkins? ?
That's so weird.
All right, back to Immaculate Grid. Oops. We'll do baseball.
Damn,
I'm gonna try to go
have the soundboard this week. Ooh,
Tigers, Yankees. You ready for this one? This is deep. This is deep knowledge. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Wait. I'm Googling. Hang on.
I can't believe you just fucked us like that.
No. Hang on.
Think you're a ball knower.
Hang on.
You had to play in the majors.
Hang on. I thought it was like a big story that he went from fucking flipping off center field to playing for the Yankees, I thought. Nope, never with the Yankees. Okay, all right. Okay.
All right.
Well,
David Justice.
I kind of want to restart.
I can bring up.
Yeah, let's have you do it. Tigers, Yankees, Gary Sheffield. Shane Green, I believe, went to the Yankees. Shane Green's probably deeper than Gary Sheffield.
Okay. All right, you want
Octavio
me to share?
Dotel. Huh?
You want me to share?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, why is yours dark? I want mine to be dark.
You can put on dark mode. All right, so I've got stuff for right across the middle. These
across the middle.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
Right
We got to
here.
go deep.
So, I mean, they're not super deep. David Justice up here. Matt Boyd.
David Justice also played for the Athletics.
That might be a good pull over here then. Matt Boyd, Barry Zito.
Okay. I'm good with
Could
Matt
go-
Boyd. Wait. Tigers, Cubs, Jamer Candelario, I think, played for the Cubs, right? Or was he with the White Sox?
Yeah, no, he did.
I bet you that's deeper. Or did he never play a game for the Cubs, though? That's the question.
No, he did. He played a full season for them.
Put Candelario. I think he's deeper than Boyd. Because Boyd pitched. Yep.
Not bad.
Okay. I got one for Tigers Yankees. That's legit. I know it. And it's deep.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Octavio Dotel, baby. Yes, sir. I know it too. I know he played for the Yankees.
I feel like you could put Octavio Dotel in about
For a lot of these.
7 of these boxes.
And that's why he's always good percentage. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wasn't even actually super confident. I just had to be confident to show it off. So, David Justice played for the Athletics, right? Because of Moneyball. He's like, Yankees are paying half your contract. That was David Justice,
Yeah.
right? In the batting cage.
I think so.
It is. Put it. I'll put my nuts on the line. Nuts on the line, David Justice. That might be high, though, because of Moneyball, if it's true. Boom. 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 I'm cooking. I'm averaging 2% on my picks.
You know who else would have worked there was Reggie Jackson.
Way too high, I bet.
Probably. I think I'm going to go Barry Zito down here for A's or Matt Chapman.
I like Zito just because I feel like that's an older name, probably lower percentage.
Yeah.
You just cooked us. I'm out here
What
averaging
the-
2%.
Are you
throw out a
fucking kidding me?
36%.
You're sitting here telling me that I cooked us when you put out a name for somebody you didn't even fucking know for the Tigers Yankees and lost it for us. We had to fucking restart
I
because
was confident that Tyler Collins played for the
should have been more confident.
All right. Athletics and Cubs. I got nothing
Justin
there.
Turner.
He
Or
played
was
for
that
the
Max
Athletics?
Muncy?
Max Muncy played for the Athletics.
Okay.
Justin Turner's like Blue Jays, Dodgers. I thought he was a lifetime Dodger, and then he went to the Blue Jays, wasn't he? Or was he
Maybe.
nobody.
Who cares? It's Dodgers.
Where can we go? Braves and Yankees.
I mean, there's got to be plenty.
Acuna eventually, he'll end up a Yankee. Greg Maddux ever make it to the Yankees? He definitely didn't. I think he was a lifetime Brave.
Randy Johnson ever go to the Braves for a little bit?
No. Randy Johnson was Mariners, Yankees, Diamondbacks.
I
that's
think I want to say Gio Urshela for some reason.
That sounds so right for the Braves, too. Obviously Yankees, but I'm pretty sure he was on the Braves like recently.
I know it was Yankees, Angels, Tigers.
I forgot he played for the Tigers. Put Urshela. Do it. You just got to be confident.
Wait, are there
sometimes.
any other ones that we can think of?
I mean, Shane Green, I'm pretty sure pitched for the Yankees. I'm more confident in
try
Shane Green than
Green.
Urshela.
That's
Put
fine.
Shane Green. He pitched for the Yankees. Because he had that stupid little mullet thing.
Nice.
Wow, point 2. I ain't gonna lie, not confident whatsoever. I started thinking, I'm pretty sure he only played for the Tigers and the Braves, but we'll take it.
Verlander would work down here.
No, I forgot we have a Tiger spot left. That's way too chalky.
I know.
Verlander or hang on, I gotta think. I'm gonna get vintage here. Hang on. Delman Young, not super confident. Fernando Rodney, no. Giants, let's think first base. No. Pablo Sandoval, no. Second base, no.
Pablo Sandoval
Shortstop,
played third base, but
no. I'm going in order. Hey, he played first base a little bit. Third base, Pablo Sandoval, no. Right field, no. Center field, I got one. I just got to think of his name. He hit a home run against us last year, and it was annoying. It was right after we dropped him. He also played for the Brewers.
Mark Canha.
Mark Canha. I think that's deep. Yeah,
because he wasn't on the Giants for very long.
No. Bang.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm cooking. Look at my percentages versus yours.
You needed it.
You're at 36%. I'm out here cooking.
You
All
needed
Tigers.
it.
Let's see if I can keep going Tigers. Okay, athletics. Who's played for the Athletics and the Tigers? Nobody. Ooh, no. I was gonna say Athletics A's. That one outfielder, Pache. That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, I don't think he ever got to the Cubs.
Nope, not the Cubs.
There's got to be a pitcher.
Mike
there.
Yastrzemski.
No. He's been a lifetime Giant.
Carl Yastrzemski.
No, he was a Red Sox.
Any other Yastrzemskis?
What about
I got one for Giants Braves. The outfielder Hunter Pence played for the Braves, right?
No, Astros.
Jorge
Soler.
I like Soler there. I'm good with that. It's gonna be higher, but we need it. We got a good little score going right here.
I'm debating if there's
that's sub 20.
That's anybody else.
No, that's sub 20 though.
Okay.
Bang. Nice. We take. That's 10% for the podcast listeners. Braves and Cubs. Come on. There's pitchers there. There's deep pitchers there. Oh. What about like a Mike Fiers? No.
He's on the A's.
What about like a Jason Grilly? No, I don't think for the Cubs. What about like a Jason Grilly or a Jeremy Bonderman or a 2016 Western Michigan Broncos? Insert the clip of that team. Edit. We should make those. Just a random stupid podcast clip of us playing Immaculate Grid, and then one of us says a random like historically good college football team. Like 2020 Coastal Carolina, or what year did UCF go undefeated? 2017 UCF Golden Knights.
Blake Bortles behind the helm.
Yeah. Or we just go Tavon Austin. And it's like bing, 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 bing. All right, lock in. This is where I need you here. I don't know the Athletics or the Cubs. I could name you some Cubbies. Chris Bryant. Shortstops for Cubs, and it feels like there's a shortstop there for Braves and Cubs. As Drupal Cabrera.
Oh, Dansby Swanson. Duh.
Yeah, that's too chalky though. Come on, let's get deeper. It's there, but let's get deeper.
I honestly want to say Nick Allen.
I still have
a very, very deep pull. And I think Nick Allen has been on multiple teams, but I don't know.
Bro, if you cook my score though, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Sorry, if you cook our score, because you got 10% on Soler. So
you literally fucked an entire grid.
No, but then I made up for it. If you go 2%, 1%, 3%, 0.2% with your picks after fucking it up, it doesn't even count.
That's annoying.
Cubs and Athletics. God. Jeremy Giambi?
I don't know if he was ever on the Cubs.
Let's just go Moneyball players.
Yeah,
outfielders.
I remember some of them.
Who the fuck plays for the Athletics? Coco Crisp.
I was thinking that too, but I don't know if he
I
was
feel like
on
I can
Cubs.
see him in a Cubs jersey. But I can't, though. All I can see is him chasing the Seagulls out the outfield.
Sammy Sosa.
Orlando Hudson. Mark McGuire.
Orlando Hudson. Interesting name.
Is Orlando Hudson low-key like a good shout?
I don't know.
I cheated. It's not a good shout.
I want to get this.
Put Dansby Swanson for Braves and Cubs. We gotta. It'll help the creative juices. We're going way too long here, by the way. It's almost 45 minutes. We haven't even talked baseball. Wow, 16%. Who's the big name there then? Athletics, Cubs.
It's all teams. There might be a bunch of them.
We just got to think Athletics, Cubs. This is like borderline our generational score as a team. Even though we cheated.
It's got to be K-Rod, right? Is K-Rod ever on the Cubs? K-Rod wasn't on the Cubs.
Yes. Do it. I'm confident.
I'm not
do it.
confident in
You
that
have to
at
do it.
all.
You have to do it.
Because then you're going to fucking hold it against me.
I will, but hang on. Slow down. Let me think.
There's got to be one big name here that we're
Dude, that's all we
just
need is the big name.
blindly missing.
Think like recent. Pitcher. Dallas Braden.
I don't think
He
he
never
was
went
ever
to the
on
Cubs.
Honestly, like I wish I remembered if Mike Fiers ever made it to the Cubs because that feels like a good name. Ooh. I think I have a name.
Let's hear it.
Dennis Eckersley. I'm pretty sure he's got a Cubs card in MLB The Show, the Moonshot program.
You got to put it. That's a confident answer.
And I know for a fact he was on the A's.
Bang! Nice. What's the percentage there? Eckersley 12. Nice. All right, attaboy. How is that only 82? I'll take it, though. We'll take a 9 out of 9. Curtis
Zito and Soler were the chalk. David Justice was the chalk up there.
Yeah, good thing I switched you. Baez. That's pretty chalky.
Damn.
Greg Maddux. Well, no, I said
the
Braves and Yankees, though. Yeah.
What ones do we want to look at here quick?
I want to look at. Well, I still have it open, so I can throw some guesses out. What was your A's and Cubs like deep one? Nick something?
Nick Allen. I think that's wrong, but
yeah, that wasn't right. Unless you were talking about 1914 Nick Allen, but that was wrong too.
No.
I want to look at pull up Braves and Cubs. No, pull up Tigers and Giants just for my personal fandom. Make sure you share it. Verlander, Darrell Evans. Ooh, don't know any of those people. Old school.
Sort by war. Get some big names. Austin Jackson.
Oh, didn't know he played for the Giants.
Rob Deere.
Rob Deere, I'm familiar with that name because
Rajai Davis.
It's Rajay, but whatever.
Is that not what I said?
You said Raji.
Oh.
Does that say? Oh, I thought Kid Gleason was Kirk Gibson.
Eric Davis.
Mark Canha. What a pull. 32 games for the Giants. How many with the Tigers? 93. What a fucking pull. What a fucking pull. Derek Hill. That's a name right there. I thought he was next up. He robbed like one home run, and I was like, I'm going to buy his jersey.
Aubrey Huff. That's a deep name, too.
Well, that was fun. I'll take a 9 out of 9 all day. All right, let's get back to your regular scheduled programming. It actually helps that we went long because we didn't do any discussion topics today. Just MLB. New hottest team in baseball, the Detroit Tigers.
No, fuck you.
Actually,
you're
wait,
wrong.
wait. I apologize. I fucked up my wording. There is a new hottest team in baseball, and they're coming up just after this break. This break is presented to you by Busch Light Apple, making Jake happy since 2025 May, roughly. Detroit Tigers are the best team in baseball. My apologies. Not the hottest. Apparently, it's official now that we're the best because we're number one in MLB's power rankings. According to Franke, that's what it takes to be the best team in baseball.
No.
What do you mean, no?
That's not true.
Yeah, I mean, it is. So I've seen lots of TikToks ranking AL teams that can win the World Series. Boom, Tigers number one. Like just first team to 40 wins, like just dominant.
I actually take mine from BR Walk-Off.
The only site that doesn't put the Tigers at one.
Where the Brewers are top 10.
That's not even like that's a random person.
No, this is BR Walk-Off, Bleacher Report.
Go down for me just a little bit. Go down just a little bit. The first power rankings of June. Oh, nice. Oh, look, Scuba number one. Wow. Tigers. Okay.
No. Oh, there
Phillies
we
are number 1. That's from May 26th. Doesn't count.
go. No.
Detroit Tigers number
Nope.
1 right there.
Nope.
Evan Bolter.
I think something
Yep.
happened. Shit.
Yeah, number 1 team in baseball. It ain't even an argument. I believe we're the current favorites to win the World Series, which is absolutely insane to me.
That backfired really bad.
Yeah, you got fucked right there. He just kept scrolling, and it kept getting worse.
No, current World Series favorite is still the Dodgers, and then the Yankees, and then Tigers.
Well, I saw somebody say they're the World Series favorite, but that was a random TikToker, so I shouldn't take that for verbatim. Dude, I hate this shirt. This shirt's dead. Remember this shirt? It's donezo, dude. Look at this thing. It's so faded, and then look at the neck. This is brutal.
It's because you do that shit where you go.
Yeah, I like to sit like this. Look at it. Yeah, this shirt's cooked. It's officially a V-neck now.
Are you
back to the
about
Tigers.
that stupid fucking baseball team?
Back to the Tigers. Fucking awesome. Enjoying every minute. And over the weekend, too, the games were hard to watch. We lost 1-0. We won 1-0. It's like, where the fuck's the offense? And then boom, Monday, it's like, oh my God, we have to play a AAA team. This is great. 13 runs, 3 home runs for Kerry Carpenter. Dylan Dingler hit one. Let's see if I can go through the list. It went Kerry Carpenter, Dylan Dingler. Then it went...
Are you talking yesterday's game?
Yesterday. Carpenter, Dingler. Somebody hit one after Dingler, but before Carpenter again. It was... Oh, fuck. Am I correct on that?
I'm trying to bring up the box score. I know it was 3 players. Carpenter, Dingler.
Yep. Don't tell me. And then it was... I got to run through the lineup. Torque didn't play.
I can give you a hint.
I don't want a hint yet.
You might not guess it if I said
wasn't
my
Parker
hint.
Meadows. No. I know my team. I can get this. Wasn't Baez. Wasn't Sweeney. My heart wants to say Glaber, but I'm not saying that yet. Give me the hint.
He was sliding around the bases.
Sliding around the bases. I'm a snake. I'm a slippy little snake. I'm a snake. I'm a slippy little snake. I don't. Give it to me.
Press.
Damn it. I forgot about that too, dude. Damn it. And then it went Carpenter. And then it went Carpenter again. And then the game was over.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 home runs. Had a chance at 4. Couldn't get it. Flew out to center. Oh. It was looking like they were going to throw a position player up there in the 9th, too. I was like, he can do this. And then he flew out to center. I know, but he flew out to center.
I was like, Vinny Capra.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Who's the Tigers pitcher that made his debut yesterday and looked awesome? 22
Smith
pitches, 2
Brevia?
Innings. Dylan Smith. Fucking awesome. Yeah, that's all I got. Just awesome team, fun to watch. It's the most baseball I've watched in forever, since last year when they started the run. So I was a fair weather fan last year. I'm on for the ride this year, whatever happens. So, but subject change. Your team is confirmed the hottest team in baseball. I will say that. What is it? 9-1 in the last 10, 7-game win streak.
8-game win streak.
8-game win streak. That's right.
Yes, 9-1 in the last 10 though.
Yep.
Brewers are on fire. I, as you can see, went full out for the Brewers gear today. We're back in the postseason hunt. Only 5 games back of the Cubs right now, but
yep, my Cubbies.
They're only in a 2-game. Yeah, fuck you, your Cubs, whatever. No, the real thing this week has been Christian Yelich has been insane, on fire. And then on Sunday, we got very, very scared because Christian Yelich got hit in the hand and left the game after the first inning. We were all like, of course, as soon as he gets hot, he gets injured. But he was fine, played last night, hit another home run. We won again. Probably going to win tonight and tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Maybe we'll just break the Guardians win streak record and go, 28?
I think it's 28. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That'd be pretty admirable.
What's our schedule look like? That'll really determine things here.
If you guys got the Tigers on the
Cubs,
schedule, you're cooked.
or sorry, not the Cubs. We got the Reds, and then the Padres, and then the Braves, and then the Cardinals, and then the Cubs. It's about to get really tough, I will say.
Yeah, the Padres look good right now.
I'm not
7-3 in their last 10.
It's at home. Yeah, well, guess who's 9-1 in their last 10? So,
what are the Tigers?
Yeah, no,
7-3. We're right there.
Woodruff should be back next week, so that's awesome. Jeff Passan wrote an article about all 30 teams trading for players, and the Brewers were put on there as holders. So at least we're not sellers.
Right.
Yeah, that's a positive. I just hope that this isn't like some bullshit 8-game win streak that we're going to go on and then it's not going to mean anything.
Fall apart. Yeah.
Team in baseball, we're number 10 on the power rankings according to the Bleacher Report. So
not even a week ago, here was Frankie's thoughts on the Brewers. The Brewers suck at hitting and promoting prospects.
It's still true on the prospects part. Jacob Mizorowski still in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
Hitting, not so much. I think I was the spark that they needed.
You honestly
they must have listed. They were listening to last week when I said that they sucked.
Let's see, how many runs have they scored?
They've not lost
Tuesday?
a game since then.
Correct, but how many runs have they scored since Tuesday?
8.
Because that's how you score runs.
17?
5 on Tuesday. 5 on Tuesday. Where the hell is it?
25, 31,
5, 6, 6, 17 versus the Phillies.
Yeah, we fucking killed the
5.
Phillies.
Only 3 last night. Only 3 last night.
Yeah, but
Yelich hit another homer, so
yeah,
cancels out. Why don't you wrap us up with your travel story, and then we'll send them on their way.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised I have as much energy as I do today. I had a very, very interesting weekend. So Friday, took a late flight, go home to Wisconsin, the great dairy state, to see my brother graduate this weekend from high school. Don't know how he made it, but he did. Flew into Dallas out of Memphis on Friday. It was good. Flew from Dallas to Madison. It was good. Saturday grad party went good. Sunday, get to graduation. I sit down. As they're doing pomp and circumstance, I get a notification on my plane that my returning flight from Madison to Dallas is delayed by 4 hours. And then my flight from Dallas to Memphis, obviously I wasn't going to make my connecting, so they were going to push it to the next morning, Monday morning, and I would have to stay overnight in Dallas unless I could find a different flight. So I was like, well, I'll start looking, see if I can find other flights. Out of Madison, there was nothing. So then I was like, well, can I look out of like a different airport through a different airline? Excuse me. And American Airlines was like, yep, that's fine. If you want, you can cancel this one. We'll refund you. And then you can just book another one, or you can try and transfer it to a different airline, whatever. So I looked at Milwaukee. Milwaukee had a flight from Atlanta, or Milwaukee to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Memphis. So I was like, all right, that's fine. Canceled my American flight, booked this through Delta in Milwaukee. My dad starts driving me down to Milwaukee. It's like an hour and a half drive from my house to Milwaukee Airport. Get about 30 minutes out, and I get a notification that my flight to Atlanta has been delayed by an hour, and I now have 2 minutes to make connecting flights in Atlanta. If you've never been to the Atlanta airport, it's a bitch. Every terminal is separate, and you have to take an underground tram to get to the different terminals. I was landing in Terminal D, and I had to get to Terminal A in 2 minutes to make my flight. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. I can't change flights anymore. I guess I'm staying the night in Atlanta. So I get to Milwaukee a couple hours early, still arrived at my normal time. I was hoping maybe that there would be something magical to happen.
Sort of
and I would get on I would get on my flight early and everything would be fine. Got some food at the bar, had a drink, nice summer shandy, I must say so. Went and sat at the gate, got on the first plane to Atlanta and took off they told me, actually, I forgot a part. When I got to Milwaukee, I asked them if they would hold the gate in Atlanta so that I can make it. And they were like, no, we won't hold it, but we'll change your itinerary. We'll get you on a flight tomorrow morning for Atlanta to Memphis. And then once you get to Atlanta, just ask the gate agent. They'll get you a hotel. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I land in Atlanta. It is 10:20. My flight from Atlanta to Memphis was supposed to take off at 10:54. I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to make that. Technically, boarding should have closed at like 10:39, I think. So I walk out to the gate agent. I was like, hey, I was told to stop, talk to the gate agent. I'm supposed to get hotel information from you unless you think I can make it to that flight. She's like, let me look. She's like, nope, not even going to let you try that. She's like, that would be way too much pain. You're probably not going to make it anyways. So go to gate D17 and there will be a Delta desk. Ask them for hotel information. I was like, all right, fine. Go to the gate, talk to the gate agent. They're like, they're still boarding that plane if you want to try. Mind you, it is now 10:25 and the gate technically, it's actually probably 10:30. The gate technically should be closing in 9 minutes and I have to sprint across the airport. And I was like, well, should I try? And they're like, you can. I'm like, well, what gate am I going to? They're like, A19. Literally ripped the ticket out of the agent's hand, sprinted around the corner. There's an escalator. I sprinted up to the escalator. There's two, I think they're flight attendants. I didn't really get a chance to look at them. I was not paying attention. They moved off to the side and they're like, go ahead. So I picked up my luggage, sprinted up the escalator, literally threw my luggage down, like kind of did the thing. Like I have the extended handle, so I just kind of did the poof and dropped it down as I'm sprinting off the escalator. Luckily, I I forgot about the part where I sprinted to the corner, took the escalator down, got on a tram. It was 10:36, and I'm still on the tram. Got off the tram. That's when I sprinted up the escalator, past the two supposed flight attendants, rounded the corner, got to my gate, nobody there, just the person at the desk. I was like, shit, I definitely missed it.
Yeah.
Got up to the desk, huffing and puffing. I was like, I was supposed to be on this flight. They told me I wasn't going to make it. Stopped at the gate agent. They told me I could come try at least. Can I still get on this? And they're like, what's your last name? Told them. They scanned my ticket. It wasn't even a boarding pass. I don't know what exactly it had that they scanned. They printed out a ticket. She's like, there you go. Go ahead. And I was like, holy shit.
I made it.
I got on the plane, literally huffing and puffing. Last person on. There's a guy in my seat. So I was like, oh, I'm sitting here. He moves to the middle. The lady's like, oh, hey, thank you for like moving to the middle. He's like, oh, no, that was my original seat. I just thought nobody was coming. So I sat here. I was like, oh, my bad. Yep. Sit down. I'm literally huffing and puffing, sweating. Still have a sweatshirt on. I wish I would have taken my sweatshirt off. And then I think we sat there for another 10 minutes without moving the plane. I was a little bit pissed.
But they could have said, you know, if you were 2 minutes later, they could have been like, oh, sorry, it's taken off.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if I've run that fast in a long time. My body's definitely not in shape for that.
What was the 40-yard dash time at its peak? The quickest 40.
I don't know if I ever ran a 40. For baseball, we usually ran 60 feet. Mm-hmm. So that would be, I don't even know, but
20-yard dash.
Yeah, something like that. I would do a 20-yard and I think it was 2.6, 2.8 maybe, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Which would put me just over 5.
I'd like to see the stats on the Apple Watch for the heart rate.
Might be able to look, but
maybe.
Yeah, it was interesting. Worst travel day by far, for sure.
So. You've got all mine topped. I don't even have anything near that.
Yeah, that was.
Mine have all been like, oh, my flight got delayed.
The worst part is like if I was gonna have to stay the night in Atlanta, I would have rather just gone back to my original flight and had to stay the night in Dallas. Like,
right? Who wants to stay in Atlanta when you can stay in Dallas? You know?
Yeah.
So, all right, but that's gonna wrap us up. Frankie with his horrible travel story. I remember waking up to those texts. I was like, oh my God, he did it. He did it.
I was texting Paige and she's like, you landed early. You might be able to make it. And I was like, I don't think so. And then when they told me I could try, I was like, text the group that I'm sprinting. So she texted like my family group chat because they were all looking for updates.
Yep.
And then I literally texted once I sat down on the plane. I said, "Holy fuck, I made it."
It's awesome. Well, hey, have a great weekend. Let's hit some tanks, door some tutties. We'll see you guys next week.
Hottest team in baseball, Brewers.